Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Leigh and welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be creating this makeup look. So lately there has been a real shift in my style. I have really started to switch it up. Since I cut my nails really short, I have been so inspired to try. I have painted my nails pink. I am wearing pink. I've bought that many pink outfits and I'm just feeling so girly lately, and I have to say I am really enjoying being so girly. Like normally I am a very big black leather grungy sort of style look, but to switch it up and be really feminine and really girly and fluffy and pretty and pink has been just so fun for something a little bit different. I really wanted to create this makeup look and create something that is a really feminine vibe. I feel like having very nice highlighted glowy skin and shimmery eyeshadow is so feminine, and pair it with a pink lip. I have just been really enjoying this type of look. So if you want to learn how I created this girly makeup, please just keep on watching. So I've already done my eyebrows and just cleaned up underneath my eyebrows, but as usual I'm going to go in with some concealer and conceal my lids. I feel like this just gives a really good base to work from with your eyeshadow, and today I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape concealer and just start to put that onto the lid. Now I feel like because we are doing a makeup look that is quite soft and quite pretty, I really like a real clean base to start from. Cover up all around that area just to get rid of any veins or uneven lid space. I recently had my eyebrows tattooed on, so I have filled in them a little bit, but they are flaking, so I don't want to put too much product on those. So now that that is done, I'm just going to go in and set the lid. I like to set the lid using a face powder that I will use on the rest of my face. So today I'm going to go in and use my Australis Fresh and Flawless and just set that lid area. I don't like them to be too white, so that's why I like to use the powder that I would use on the rest of my face. Okay, so now that is done, I'm going to be using a palette that I haven't used in such a long time, and it is from Urban Decay, and it is the Naked 3 palette. This is the really pretty rose goldy pinky shimmer matte shades. I feel like this is such a girly palette. There's so many pretty pinks and neutral tones that you can use to create such a gorgeous eye look. So today I'm going to be going in first off using my Morphe M576 brush and going in with the shade Limit. This is a nice nudie shade. It's got a lilac-y pink undertone to it. This is a really great color to use in your crease just to start to warm that up. This brush really gets into that real deep socket to start to create a illusion of depth. Then just with the same brush, I'm going to go in with the shade Nuda and just start to really deepen up that area because Limit wasn't really dark enough. So I'm just going to go back in and do the same thing. Yeah, that's better. Then taking the shade Factory on a contour brush. This is a darker shimmer sort of shade. I am going to go in and just start deepen up that outer corner. Not too much though. Then just to run it in through the crease also. You don't want to make those shades too deep either. Then taking your same fluffy brush that you used for the crease and just blending those two colors together. Then taking my MAC 242 brush, which is this flat brush, and my Insta Fix and Glow. I have run out of my MAC Fix Plus, so I'm hoping that this will work very similar. And I am going to go in with the shade Burnout and just pop that all over the lid area. This will kind of brighten up that area and not make it look so dark, and just blend it in with the rest of the shade. Actually, this is a really good similar version. It's a lot cheaper than using MAC Fix Plus. So if you're on a budget, this is also really good if you wanted to give that a go. I felt like Burnout was not quite bright enough, so I mixed a little bit of dust in also with it. And then going back in with the shade Noon Limit and just blending that in to one another. This just makes the eye feel like it's a lot bigger and brighter. So that was a really quick way of just making a bright eye. Grabbing the shade Strange. This is just a matte white from the palette. I'm just going to pop that on. I'm just going to hit that because there's a lot of shimmer going on. It'll be really nice just to sort of make that pop. And then always go back in and blend if you feel that it needs a little bit more buffing. So I'm just going to be doing a wing liner for this look. I feel like because the eyeshadows are quite basic, we've only really used 3 colors and, well, pretty much only 2 colors. So I feel like doing a wing will just kind of make everything come together. And then to clean up my eyes, I'm just using my micellar water again, like just what I normally do. And just clean up under my eye. It's amazing how much it removes, so it's worth doing if you don't want to be too clean. And I just personally don't really like the fallout when I do my foundation first. Started doing my wing liner a little bit differently. Like, I've started bringing it a little bit straighter, and I'm finding that it just, I don't know, it just really suits my eye shape a little bit more rather than doing it upwards, especially like when you're looking at my eye from side on. It just really brings it to be more of a cat eye. So now we have finished with the eye. I'm going to leave the mascara until a little bit later. I'm going to go in with my favorite primer. This is from BECCA. This is the Backlight primer. This is just absolutely gorgeous if you were wanting a really, really glowy skin. I have quite dehydrated skin, so it's okay for me, but I find that sometimes some people who have oily skin, you may need to pop this all over and then pop in your pore minimizing or oil control in the T section. And then again today I'm going to be going in with my Born This Way foundation in the shade Natural Beige. I've just started getting back into this foundation again, and I am seriously just as obsessed as what I was the very first time I've used it. So that's been a really cool thing because I actually stockpiled it when I went to America, and I've got another 3 bottles that I have to use. I don't have to use them, but it would be an absolute waste. I thought I'll give it a go, and then as I've gone and tried it out again, it's just, oh god, I love it. And it's so full coverage, which is also really good too. Once I've applied that, I'm going to take my Morphe sponge and just blend that in. Hands rubbing off a little bit, so it's freezing outside, so I've got jumper and jeans on, but so you can't really see the rest of my body. I might just warm my face up a little bit more. Okay, so once you finish your base, I'm going to go back in with my concealer. This is the Tarte Shape Tape like I used on my eyelids. This is in the shade Fair Neutral, and I am just going to go underneath my eyes and start to conceal. Going back in with my Beauty Blender. Then to set that under eye area, I'm going to take my Kat Von D Lock-It Petal Brightening Powder. Again, just going in with my damp Beauty Blender. This is really great if you're wanting to add a little bit of color underneath that area. So I'm just going to let that sit for a minute. While that is sitting, I'm going to go in and use my Fresh and Flawless powder in medium tan again and just set the rest of my face. Because we are going for a glowy look today, and at the moment I'm feeling a little bit Casper, I am going to start to lightly contour my cheekbones. This is a really soft, pretty makeup look, so we don't want any harsh lines. We just want it to be really soft and feminine. So today I'm going to be going in with my MAC Mineralized powder in the shade Global Glow. This will just give us that little bit of a cheekbone pop and also have that bit of a shimmer to it too. So I'm just taking my BR22 Napoleon brush and just loading that on. This just really warms that skin right up, but it also just gives it a little bit of dimension so it's not too flat. I'm not really one for flat bronzers anyway. Now would be a good time to buff that off. Really love that Kat Von D powder. For blush, I am going to stick to the theme of shimmer. I am taking my Benefit Dandelion blush. This is such a pretty color. It's like a pinky peachy type of tone, so this will be really great for the apples of my cheeks. To highlight, I'm going to go in with two products. First one being the Sephora, what is it? Radiant Luminous Drops. This is a really good liquid highlighter. It's great. You can just use your finger to sort of pat that in. I like to do that if I'm wanting more of a standout highlight. So I'm just going to go in with my finger and just hit those high points of my skin and blend that in. Then to set that liquid highlight, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills highlighter palette from Nicole Guerrero. This is my absolute favorite palette. I love it. I'm going to go in with the two colors Forever Young and Kitty Cat. I love mixing these two together. Perfect amount without looking too warm or too pink, and just tapping that over the top of the liquid. Gosh, she like got that shit down when she made this palette. Okay, so to hit the inner corner, I'm going to go back in with that palette again and just take a little bullet brush, and I'm going to go in with the color Forever Lit. This is a really, really bright white highlight. I'm going to mix it in with Forever Young just so it's not too bright. But oh my god, I love doing this for an inner corner color. Okay, a trick that I learned from Nikki Tutorials to make your eye look a lot whiter and brighter. She uses a white liquid liner and runs it along just that first quarter of her eye. I feel like that is such a great trick because it really opens your eyes, especially if you have smaller type of eyes or you're just wanting this look to be really white and fresh. I don't have the Dior one that she has used in her video recently, but I do have the NYX white liquid liner, and I'm hoping that it's going to do something similar. So just grabbing that white color, and I'm just going to go from where my inner corner starts just down. So I know that that looks really dramatic at the moment, but already you can see that it's opened up my eyes a lot more. Okay, so now that we are doing the lower lash line, we're going to go back in with our Naked palette. I am going to take the Buzz and running that along my lower lash line. And taking my Mecca Max eyeliner in the color White and running that along my inner waterline. Then taking your mascara, I'm going to be using my Revlon Ultra Volume. This is the one I really like to use at the moment. I like it just gets them really black and fluffy. Just sort of coat that top lash line. We'll use my Lasting Finish by Rimmel. This is what I've been using lately. It's really nice. And to finish this look, I'm going to take a liquid lipstick in the color Crush. And then once that has matted down, another trick that I like to try, because I always feel like sometimes my liquid lipsticks always tend to go a little bit more on the darker side. I recently picked up the color Frosting by MAC. This is a bright white lipstick, and this is a really cool way to lighten your liquid lipsticks if you're feeling like it's giving you a little bit too much of a dark overshadow. So I just will place that in the center and lightly tap. Okay, and then to finish this look, I'm going to go in with my Rimmel Insta Fix and Go and just set this makeup look. Guys, and that comes to the end of my tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that me creating something a little bit different and stepping out of my comfort zone, creating a makeup look that I probably wouldn't normally wear, hence the reason I don't normally wear pink either. So being able to wear something that is not normally a standard for me and being able to step out of my box and really just be a little bit different and create different things has been so fun for me. So if you want to see any other different makeup looks or hairstyles, please let me know down below. below. I love it when you guys offer me some videos that you guys would like to see from me. If you are not subscribed to my channel, please make sure you do. My online family is growing every day and it just makes me so happy. Right next to where the subscription box is, there is a bell button so you can be notified every single time I post a video. Also, all my social media links are listed down below so you can come past and say hello to me over there. But until next time, I will see you all in my next video. Bye!